So, I've decided to do yet another Iceberg video. This time is going to be on my own custom Fall Guys Iceberg, which is actually, I'm going to be doing it in two parts. This first part is going to be me on my channel, and then the second part is going to be on my brother's channel, Miles the Fox. It is linked in the description. You will not be getting the second part here. You will only be getting it on my brother's channel. So, if you do want the second part, you'll have to go watch it on my brother's channel, and I recommend you subscribe to him. He's currently at 31 subscribers. It'd be great if we get him to 50 or even 100. I really want him to do as good as me, so yeah. I'm doing the first part here just because if we did the first part there, it wouldn't be as good for my channel. It probably wouldn't be as good for his channel as well, so yeah. I'm doing the first part here at my channel. Now, this video has been in the works for about 2 months now, almost 3. It'll probably be out sometime in mid-February. But yeah, this is the Fall Guys Iceberg. I worked decently hard on it, and I'm doing the first 5 layers, so I don't want to keep stalling you, but I'm just going to go over really quick how these iceberg images work. These iceberg images work basically from the most popular and well-known knowledge at the top to the least popular and least known knowledge is at the bottom, where like theories and obscure jokes and really obscure lore of certain things are found. If you want an example of a good iceberg video, I recommend you go watch Rivich's Fortnite iceberg video. If you want an example of an iceberg video by me, you can go watch my Fortnite iceberg video. But yeah, I'm kind of stalling, but I just wanted to talk to you about how iceberg images work. And without further ado, let's actually get into the Fall Guys Iceberg.
I said, ooh, I'm failing, now I'm last. No, I can't stop until I qualify.
Now, at the very top layer, we have the Twitter account, where Fall Guys has a Twitter account that is known for being funny and mostly satirical. They usually post Fall Guys news, community stuff, memes, and updates. Fall Guys are 6 feet tall. In a tweet from the community manager of Fall Guys, Oliver Hindle, and even some articles with the developers, it was confirmed that the Fall Guys are in fact 6 feet tall. This is most likely true because Fall Guys is a TV show and our laws of filming mostly based off of the average human height, which is around 5'10" for a male, 5'7" for a female. Beanbot. While the community manager was away on vacation in early September, the Twitter account was ran by an experimental program bot known as Beanbot, as opposed to maybe scheduling tweets like other accounts do. The community seemed to love him, to the point where they were saddened when he was gone. He never returned, however, and when Oliver took another vacation, the newer community managers hired after Beanbot left took over the account. However, on November 28th, Beanbot would get a faceplate in the shop to commemorate him. And as of Season 3, he actually has his own Crown Reward skin. Collaborations. Fall Guys has had some collabs throughout its 2 seasons, such as collabs with other Devolver Digital games, Fall Guys' publisher, games such as My Friend Pedro, Gris, and Gato Roboto. Actually, it's a pretty fun game. I just hate the skin. I don't really much anymore. I just thought people who ran it were super sweaty. Along with this, they collaborated with some indie games like The Messenger, Valve games like TF2, Portal, and Half-Life 2, exclusive to PC at first. It eventually did come to console, though. But in my opinion, the best collaboration was with Sonic the Hedgehog, of course!
You're too slow!
Who wouldn't love a Sonic collab? I wanted that since the beginning, and now that's actually real. I still can't believe it's real. 4 months later. Holy crap, I love that skin. Yeah, of course, I run the skin all the time, by the way. Big Yeetus. A giant chaotic neutral hammer that spawns in most levels. Added in the first mid-season update, and now with the subsequent mid-season update, he was added to more levels. He can either help or harm you depending on how you approach and use him. Some see him as the main character of Fall Guys, overseeing everything the little or big beans do. Others see him as another obstacle in the way of, or to help you with your victory. I mean, he is just another prop, but I feel he's very special, in my opinion. Team games. Often cited as some of the worst rounds in all of Fall Guys due to them requiring luck or the entire team to do something, which is sometimes not the case. Honestly, all of them aren't even that bad most of the time. Rock and roll. The team race, I'd even say, is in the top 5, maybe even top 3 rounds of the entire game. Although, quality for a lot of them depends on the team. It can hinder the experience for a lot of people, which is why they're so hated by the community. I mean, so much of the community's hate goes towards team games. Well, I don't think a lot of it is justified, some of it is. I don't know. Blame the people, not the game itself. Dead Game Twitter replies. Idiots in the comments calling Fall Guys dead because it couldn't sustain its main popularity period for a month and a half. Fall Guys usually blocks repeat offenders. Nothing more to say here. It's still very popular though.
I said, ooh, I'm failing, now I'm last. No, I can't stop until I qualify.
Now we're at layer 2, the actual Iceberg. Among Us possible collab. Throughout the 2 weeks in November 2020, the Fall Guys Twitter has been interacting with the Among Us Twitter, along with posting Among Us X Fall Guys fan art. I'm not saying there will be a collab, but there's a high chance it may happen. Editor's note. There actually was a collab leaked today. During the editing process of the video, so yeah, it's basically confirmed that there will be Among Us skins and Fall Guys, along with Fortnite skins, actually. Honestly, if it ends the war between the two, then I'm all for it. Fall Guys Anatomy. Fall Guys Twitter posted a tweet on September 23rd about the Fall Guys Anatomy. It was incredibly cursed, and people were justifiably freaked out. Just look at the eyes. Heck. Another anatomy was posted later that day, where the Fall Guys were depicted as shorter beans made of jelly and padding. PS4 exclusive. When talking about why Fall Guys is only on PS4 and PC right now, they bring up how Fall Guys is currently only on PS4 because of the PS Plus deal. Fall Guys has also stated that they'd love to bring the game to other consoles, implying that they can't. Yellow Team bad. A common joke among Fall Guys players about how Yellow Team is the worst team. This stems from one of Alfred's earliest videos on Fall Guys where he makes comments about how Yellow Team is the worst team. And this spiraled into the entire community, commonly making memes about how Yellow Team is, to the point where Fall Guys Twitter acknowledged it, and even made a tweet where they said, if this gets a million retweets, I'll literally delete Yellow Team. As of the making of this video, December 2020 to February 2021, it only has about 250k retweets. Guess we're stuck with the Yellow Team for the time being. I don't even mind, I kind of like Yellow Team, they're pretty cool. And usually when I'm on them, they seem to work together, especially on Fall Ball. Fuck Blue Team on Fall Ball, they never do anything. Jigsawist. A mini ARG puzzle conducted by the Fall Guys Twitter and Discord to piece together 300 pieces of the Fall Guys Season 3 image. Discord finished the first around 10 o'clock EST, revealing it to be a winter theme. Honestly, I really like this idea. It was unique and cool, and hadn't really been done before. It was a great way for the community to come together.
I said, ooh, I'm failing, now I'm last. No, I can't stop until I qualify.
Now we are on layer 3, the first bit of the water. Gordon Freeman promo skin for pre-order PC players. If you played the beta by pre-ordering on PC, you not only got the test dummy skin, but the Steam exclusive Gordon Freeman skin. I believe the head crab version as well. Due to its hard to obtain status, it has become quite rare, only owned by a select number of Fall Guys players. Tail Tag hatred. Tail Tag is hated a lot by certain players due to its luck-based nature along with server issues, i.e. the desync. Honestly, it's the only really bad Tail Tag round is solo Tail Tag, but it's made better by having the original team music Survive the Fall, which is the best song in the game. And I mean, solo Tail Tag is probably the worst Tail Tag, but it isn't as bad as I once thought it was. Still not good though. Season 2 color map changes. As you may have noticed, in Season 2, maps got color upgrades to look more vibrant for upcoming next-gen consoles. Some places look a bit better like Slime Climb, others look similar like Jump Showdown, and others were bad changes at first like the new Hexagon, which was quickly reverted back to the original color layout, albeit with the graphical enhancements still there, which is good in my opinion. Among Us and Fall Guys both have bean characters. Something that many fans of both games have pointed out is that the characters from Among Us and Fall Guys look remarkably similar. I don't think this was intentional, considering Among Us began development around 2016, while Fall Guys began planning in 2017/early 2018, but it does make for an interesting theory which we will get to later, which my brother will actually be covering, because it's very deep in the iceberg. Fall Guys Instagram. The Fall Guys Instagram is pretty similar to the Twitter, but with a heavier emphasis on the community's memes and jokes / creations and news, as opposed to the Twitter's patented spicy tweets. TM.
I said, ooh, I'm failing, now I'm last. No, I can't stop until I qualify.
Layer 4, getting a bit deeper now. Switch dev kit found in game files. In a video by Tetrabit Gaming, he mentioned that a Switch development kit was found in the files of the PC version of Fall Guys. Now, that doesn't mean that there's gonna be a Switch version right now, but maybe in the future they're planning on releasing one, or maybe they made one and have to wait until the contract is up with Sony. That's probably the most likely scenario, or they're working on one and they have to use the PC version because the console version is tied to Sony, and maybe Sony doesn't want them using their version to develop for a competitor's console, which is understandable. 2019 beta differences. There were many differences in the E3 2019 beta, such as DoorDash having an Aztec theme, Tailtag and Fall Mountain having different maps, and a preset number of Fall Guys you could wear, and lesser quality graphics. And by Fall Guys you could wear, I mean costumes. Some of these beta features could be seen in the May 2020 cinematic trailer for the game. Cut maps. A few maps were cut from the game, such as one where you ride waves in a circular arena to a finish line on the other side, and one that's the exact opposite of that, where you avoid waves on a moving platform. There was also a skateboarding game which looked like a battle between two teams having to push each other off on a skateboard or race to a finish line. An alternate version of Egg Scramble, or a minigame like it, was planned to be in the game. In this version, you collect eggs from a giant chicken. And lastly, there was a game where you had to dive through big brushes and not fall off. They could have called that round Big Brushes. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but that sounds like something Fall Guys would come up with. Dead beans at the start of the level Easter egg. An exceedingly rare Easter egg were dead Fall Guys with red and green colors along with a mediatonic pattern spawn at the beginning of the level. It freaked a few players out when it was first added into the game with the Season 1 mid-season update, Big Geetus and Anti-Cheetus. It is unknown if it is still in the game.
I said, ooh, I'm failing, now I'm last. No, I can't stop until I qualify.
Layer 5. This is the last part of the video before we go on to my brother's channel. PS5 enhanced version possibly coming soon. As of the making of this video, there is no plans to enhance the game for PS5, although there is some speculation on whether they'll do it or not. Although I believe the PS5 version using the PS4 Pro enhancements such as smoother frame rates, motion blur, and higher quality textures / effects and stuff like that. Fall Guys TikTok. Fall Guys has a TikTok that occasionally posts. I don't know much about it, but you should go check it out if you have TikTok. If you don't own TikTok, for the love of God, don't download it. You'll immediately regret that decision. Possible Chinese mobile version. The Chinese gaming company Bilibili has acquired the rights to release a mobile version for the Chinese market. This was announced back in mid-August of this year, and nothing has been heard of it since. It is unknown if it is still in the works or not. Mobile ripoffs. On the topic of mobile Fall Guys, did you know that Fall Guys has several mobile ripoffs that plague the Google Play and App Store? I know, right? It's not like every game has that. Games like Fall Dudes, Fall Race 3D, and get this, Fat All Game, Ultimate Knock. I'm not making this shit up, that's a real game. These are low-quality ripoffs of Fall Guys, although some of them combine levels and look like they'd be fun, just not in games they were made for. Stay away from these games, even if you don't have Fall Guys. Even the company NetEase, which is one of the biggest Chinese gaming companies, made a ripoff of Fall Guys that launched a few weeks ago. It probably was in the works for a few months, it's an actual, Fall Guys ripoff with quality. No, none of these ripoffs are of any good quality. They all suck. Early Fall Guys and Jinxed. In the same video series by Tetrabit Gaming, there were old maps from early development found in the files, one of which appeared to be an early version of Jinxed. This map featured a symmetrical style and had some sort of glass texture on both ends of the map, but that may have been for testing transparency textures. Not much is known about when it was scrapped, and it's debatable if it was going to be used for Jinxed at all. As for Fall Guys, the official Fall Guys Twitter account showcased some early concept art for the level, where it could be seen that There were spike balls and even movable ramp blocks such as the ones seen in Hoopsie Legends and Egg Siege. While the original version of Fall Guys never saw the light of day, in the Season 3.5/Season 3 mid-season update, it's confirmed that there will be a ramp blocks and a variation of Fall Guys.
I said, ooh, I'm failing, now I'm last. No, I can't stop until I qualify.
And that just about does it for this video. If you enjoyed it, and actually really did enjoy it, I mean, you have to enjoy this video. I'm forcing you to. Please go click the link down in the description to watch my brother's video. It really is probably going to go just as in-depth as my video, but it's actually going to contain some of the juicier topics on the Iceberg and stuff you may not have heard about. So please go watch my brother's Iceberg video soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. Like for real this time. Goodbye.